everybody, it's Evie The Elfette. I'm just gonna do a little get ready with me video today. I'm gonna be going out, so I'm actually gonna do something different. Um, I've I got my October bag, which has something I really like, and I just found out I really liked it. Um, and that's the BB cream. I used it yesterday, I think, for the first time, and I really liked it a lot. It really, really did. So I'll probably use that today. I'm not really feeling like in a lip gloss mood, so I'm not gonna do that. Might use the perfume as well because I know I've talked about this perfume like a lot. Um, no, actually, I'm thinking something not as thinking something more floral. So it's not really a floral smell. It's a little bit more. Um, I don't want to say harsh, but harsh. All right. And I like how I'm just like, all right, lipstick. Which lipstick am I gonna wear? Let's start with the beginning. Start with the beginning. So primer. Primer is the beginning. So we're gonna start with primer. And then we have our under eye concealer. And where's my other bag? It's down here. Here we go. The bag that has like all of that stuff I use in it. I like how I have like 6 bags out right now. Like I have my big bag that I have like all my stuff I actually use. I just pulled stuff from my other bag. I pulled something from the other bag. I've got all of these bags. So let me get my kabuki brush from. So kabuki brush. I'm starting to really grow on that. Stipple brushes used to be like my favorite. Now it's this thing. So I'm gonna take my primer first. And again, I'm about to like skip a step. So primer first. Ooh. Okay, hold on. I forgot a step. We're gonna just carefully leave that still on. Where's my hydrating? There it is. First, we're actually gonna do the daily hydrating. Then we will put on the primer. So, and like, wait, I forgot something. Hydration. So, let's just do that real quick. So I really like this hydration stick because honestly, it really just helps. I feel like I'm washing my skin basically. I mean, not. I don't know. I don't know how else to explain it. It's like you're taking a washcloth and you're washing your skin, but instead of like the water not really doing anything, it actually is like making your skin feel really just nice. Like I can feel it just like going like absorb all this. So all right. I like to make sure I go in and have like all of my everything's covered, like go back in. So there we go. Now the hydration stick is done. Primer. So and the reason why I like this primer is that even though it doesn't have an SPF. It does have um, tone correcting. It's a tone corrector one. I have the other one by Elf, which is an SPF. This is also by Elf. Um, Tone adjusting face primer. Um, I really because my because I tend to be really splotchy. I guess is the best way to phrase it. I get really pink and red very easily. I like to put this on because the biggest parts is my cheeks and down here, and I feel like when I do this first, it doesn't look perfect, but it does not look super duper red. Putting the wrong lid on that. Alright, so next. So I'm still gonna stick with face right now. Sometimes I'm like, okay, now I'm done with that. Alright, let's go straight into next step being eyes or whatever. But I'm gonna stick with face right now. This is the tone correcting powder from Elf. I've obviously used this a lot. And then this is just the Elf slanted kabuki brush. So a lot of the products I have are from Elf, but I mean that's kind of why my name is Evie The Elfette. Granted, I do use other products as well, but mostly Elf. Not exclusively, but mostly. So I found a website for makeup, and it's like wholesale makeup. And it's got some nice makeup stuff, like it's got some cute lipsticks, it's got some stuff. But the thing I'm most excited about it is that it has the it's called Essie nail polish. I'm pretty sure it's called Essie. It's got the Essie nail polish, which it's got the travel size and it's got the big size. The big size on the website, normally they're like $8. On this website, they're $2.50, and the little travel sizes are like $1.25. So I may or may not be buying like a crap ton of nail polish soon. I will probably be buying a crap ton of nail polish soon from that company to be all like, yo, hey, check this out. Because I've always kind of I've wanted to get a product from them just to try out. Like I've heard about the nail polish all the time, and it's like maybe it might be good, maybe it might not be good. I don't know. So now we're gonna do the HD lifting concealer balancing from Elf again. And I like to just when I do this, my goal is not necessarily to to like make my eye totally perfect. It's more to make my eye. And I know we don't really, some people don't really do it this way, but I like to put just a little on the top in the crease because that kind of brightens the whole eye. I'll explain when I rub out. So again, we're still on that line, taking it down. That one looks a little bit messed up because I'm doing this in the camera, so I can't. It's like inverted. It's like all up by my nose now. Alright. There we go. Now, I just gotta do the top. Which, yes, I know, guys. I know it looks like I just, like, failed on putting on makeup. But let me show you. Because this is something I just recently, like, tried. And it does definitely help. I won't say it's, like, mega super duper duper perfect. But, so let me take my beauty sponge. The clean one, I do have a clean one. Where's, like, my clean one? Where's my clean one? So obviously it's not like super duper mega perfect, but I do think it does definitely help. And remember, like, the concealer isn't so much to like fix it, as it's just to like kind of make it less noticeable. And by putting it on the top, I feel like it helps make it look totally natural. Again, we're gonna go over this with like a BB primer or a BB cream or something in a minute, but first let me just do the other eye. So I kind of like to call that the Cleopatra. That's not really what it is, but I like to call it that because it goes all the way around, you know, the whole eye. And it's not really like cat glasses or anything like that. It's very intentional. Um, so yeah, so that's a step that I do. I don't do it all the time, but sometimes I do. So, and the one thing that I'll just be honest about is that I will probably put another layer of this tone correcting powder on now, because going over the concealer with this really is going to help it too. And again, like, this is not something I'm like, oh hey, like, this is perfect. Like, it's something I've only recently been starting to try, but like I said, I call it the Cleopatra, and I just take concealer and I go over the tops and the bottoms of my eyes and kind of go all the way around. And does it help all the time? Sometimes. Does it help all the time? Not sure yet. I've only tried this a couple times, so. Alright, next. What do we get? Let's put on. I'm gonna put on today. I'm debating. Do I want to do both, or do I want to do both, or do I want to just do both? Sometimes I use 2 BB creams. Sometimes I just use 1 BB cream. I think I like this better than I like my e.l.f. one. So this is the Pure Elise BB Cream Tinted Moist Cream SPF 30. So I really want to put on one that has SPF. I think my other one doesn't. Let me double check before I'm like, no, we're not putting that one on at all. Let's see. Where are you? There you are, down here. Okay, so this has an SPF of 20. This has an SPF of 30, and I think this one is lighter. I feel like it's, I'll throw it everywhere. I feel like it's a little bit lighter. This is really great though. I really do like it. I like that it's a pump too. But I think today I'm gonna wear my Pure Elise BB tinted medium tinted moist cream in SPF 30. I am taking photos today, so I'm hoping I'm not gonna get a flashback from my makeup. But I wanna still still be covered, so I like to just take some and dab it on with my fingers first, and then take a brush. Sometimes when I'm putting makeup on, I'm all like, I am a warrior. Hear me roar. You know, like, yes, I'm getting ready for battle. I know that's not actually what's going on, but sometimes I think about it like that. It makes putting makeup on more fun. Not that it isn't fun, but the idea of like, I'm putting on my battle makeup. Makes it funner. Funner. More fun. Funner is not a word, Evelyn. Alright. So this is the one I got from the Dollar Tree, right? Which one was the one I got from Elf? This was the one I got from the dollar store, and this is the one I got from Elf. I kind of like this one better, but I'm using both. I like the bottoms of this to like blend out like I did with my eyes. I liked it for that because it's, right there. But today I'm using both. I know it's not clean, but I'm not gonna clean it real quick. I was going to, but I was like, it's okay. This is just from earlier. Not like earlier, but I did my makeup last night, so I'm like, I was messing around with it and stuff, so I was like, well, it's not the end of the world. It's only like 7 hours old, so. So normally I just kind of rub it out with my fingers, but using a beauty blender does help. I really love this texture. Dang it. Okay. I didn't moisturize well enough because now I've got this stuff down here. Alright, let's just blend that out real quick. So my 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 chin is kind of dry, so I wanted to go back in and put more moisturizer on it. Because I just tried to put my BB cream on it, and it was like super very noticeable that it was just not gonna look good. It's the nicest way to say that. So now we're gonna go back in with my hydration stick, which is, where are you, hydration stick? Come back, I need you. Where'd you go? So yeah, so I like, it's very light. It does do, I would say, fair coverage, medium fair coverage. I wouldn't be like, oh yes, this is 100% amazing, super duper, yes, all the yeses, but I'm also not gonna say like, OMG, this is the suckiest suckness ever, because it's not. It's a nice balance. It's not drying and it's not moisturizing. I mean, it is moist. Don't get me wrong, it is moist, but okay. We're going back into my chin because I'm getting patchy. My skin was too patchy when I put the BB cream on. So the BB cream just kind of got stuck in my dry skin, which I know sounds super gross. But okay, so that's that. Um, so normally now is the stage where I would be like, okay, what are we going to do next? Are we gonna do like coverage? Are we gonna do, what are we gonna do next? So I already did coverage though. Um, I think next what we're going to do is we're going to do highlighting and blush. I'm going to use the Kabuki brush again because it is honestly like my favorite favorite brush. I'm really liking my, I got a bunch, this is, I'm using all of my stuff that I was like, oh, October, let's use this stuff for October, and I was kind of like, this is my new October box, and this is what I'm going to be carrying in October, and blah, blah, blah. And, like, honestly, a lot of these are down my, like, favorites, so I'm kind of like, crap, what am I going to do in November? Because, like, in November, am I going to be able to just be all like, no, I'm not going to use these anymore, because I really like some of these a lot. So, I tried the baked blush. I tried this wet. I kind of like it better dry, to be honest. It wet. It did seem more pigmented, but not by much. I also felt like it was a little bit much. Like it took me too much time. Like here, I can just get some on, and it might not be like a lot, but I just go back in and. Alrighty. So this, by the way, was Honeymoon, and the other one I used before that was the Glow All the Way in Tiki. So, and then of course I'm gonna go in. I kind of am doing this like 2/3 brush thing where like I kind of try and see like I kind of combine 2/3 blushes and kind of get more of like a sun-kissed blush than anything else. Which is kind of interesting because I'm not normally one to be all like, yes, let's wear 4 blushes at one time. I mean, I'm not wearing 4, but I'm about to wear 3. So, the second blush I used, I'll show you in a second. Let me just get this third one on. So I kind of, when I take the third one, that's the one I kind of like try and mix all together. And the one thing is I'm hoping I don't look too orange because I like blending this out, but sometimes I feel like maybe it went from being like pinkish to an orangey color. So the blushes I just used, like I said, I used for the first step, I put Honeymoon on. I like Honeymoon as a base because it's more pink than it is like an orangey color. And the other 2 colors I put on top of that are more because I want to get more of like a sun-kissed effect. I'm trying to like make this not look so. There we go. Okay. The second one I use on top of that is this color here, which is kind of like an orangey color, and this is from the, that's what it looks like. That's from the Elf Light palette, blush palette. So, and then the other one I have is, this is called Giddy Gold, and it's an Elf blush. So, and that's the one I put on thirdly, and I kind of just try and use as like a one to blend all 3 colors all together. So, the one thing about this is that I can kind of blend it together again with my fingers and make all the blushes come together. So, next we have got brows to do. Alright guys, show of hands, eyes or lips. Then we're gonna do eyes first. And the eyes have it. I know, super cheesy. Super cheesy, I know I went there. So, what the hell, I might as well. I'm like, what am I gonna wear? I'm like, oh, might as well wear that one. Might as well. I'm like, now for eyeliner, I know I like raved about this when I first got it. I've worn it twice, I think. It wore off so quickly. I'm gonna explain when I put my stuff on. So, first off, let me explain what we're doing. So, we're gonna have eyebrows, which we're doing Elizabeth Mott, Queen of the Fill, which you guys know I love to death. And I just looked at what time it is, guys. I'm so sorry. This is like a 30-minute video. I'm not even done yet. Not even done. And then, this is the e.l.f. Brow pencil, and on one side it's the spoolie, and on the other side it's this pencil, and it's in top. And I can't find the plastic piece. That's why this is like that right now. And then I'm going to be using, this has regular and waterproof mascara duo. I'm either going to be using this, or I'm going to be using where is it? This one. Or I'm going to be using, this is the mascara primer. I'll be using that definitely. This is the eye enhancing mascara. I've used it twice now. I kind of like it. I think I like it more than the regular and waterproof duo. I'm not going to be using the waterproof end today. I'm just going to do one coat, but I'm not sure which coat I'm doing. I've got like, I'm just going to like pull this out real quick so I can show you all of my options. Because I've got, this is the one I have in my bag because this is my like go-to regular and waterproof. Then we've got eye enhancing mascara, which is the one I'm kind of leaning towards today. Then there's mineral infused mascara, and then there's waterproof mascara top coat. So I'm kind of leaning more towards the eye enhancing one, but we're gonna figure that out in a second. And then this is the eyeliner I'm gonna use today. This is one I'm kind of not. I was impressed at first, but then I put it on my face and I lost my. I only wore it twice though, so maybe the third time is the charm. But this is the black, and it's in Jose Cosmetics Ultra Precision Eyeliner 500, and it's waterproof. I got this in my Ipsy bag for August, and I wanted to wait to use it. And I used it, and I've worn it like twice, and I've had to, the two times I've used it, I've had to go back in and fill it and have more, use it again. And I don't mean like, oh, use it. I mean like I had to take my e.l.f. eyeliner and just go over it because it actually wasn't staying. So we're going to hopefully make sure that it stays this time. So let's do this. Be a team. Let's go. Oh, and I'm probably, just for the hell of it, I'm probably putting lash tinsel on today too. Just because I'm kind of like, I'm at that place. So we're going to start with brows because I love doing my brows first because, you know, let's not have one. Remember, we're not using the camera because that's how we make mistakes. Oh, I should have learned this already, right, guys? From the last time I did this. And then it, like, looked all crazy gray. So, I have to say, out of all the things I've gotten in an Ipsy thing before, so far, this Elizabeth Mott Queen of the Fill is the one thing I literally use this every single freaking day. And I know that when this runs out, I'm going to have to buy, like, the full size. Because I really enjoy doing my brows now because it's so simple. It's just a one step, you know, and then I can make it a two-step process if I want to, but it's a one-step process. It's a gel. It also tints and fills, and if I want it to be more full, I just have to, you know, go in with a brush. So again, this is the Elizabeth Mott Queen of the Fill. I haven't even like looked it up yet because I'm like, but I use it like all the time, so I'm like, when the day comes that this goes away, when I'm done I've used it to the full extent that it can be used. That'll be the day that I either I don't think I'll be able to wait to order it online. I'll have to like look it up, find what store carries it, go and pick it up because I know for a fact it's not like at Walmart or Target. I'm pretty sure it's not at a Walmart or a Target. I'm pretty sure they have like they only sell them at like Ulta's or Sephora or something. But I love this. I love this brow thing, like brow thing. Good job, Evelyn. Words. Tinted brow gel. That's what I meant to say. All right, now I take my spoolie from my elf thing, and I'm just gonna go in and just kind of. I like to go in and while I'm shaping it, I'm also pulling the colors so that way it looks more natural than it looks um not natural. I don't know if that makes any sense. Alright. Normally I don't like to pat on it because that could possibly stain it or make it splotchy in certain areas. But seeing as how I've already gone through with the brush, that's why I did that. Alright, we're just gonna pull this color through. I used to like, I don't want to say hate my eyebrows, but I used to be like, my eyebrows never look good, and I don't know why. And I didn't know how to fix it. Like, I really didn't. I knew people put stuff on their eyebrows, but I didn't know how to do it. And it wasn't until I got my e.l.f. I got the e.l.f. eyebrow wax and powder. Did I know, like, and even then I was like, what the hell am I supposed to do with that? I have no idea. So I kind of gave up on that. And then they sent me I got the Queen of the Fill in the mail, and I was like, oh, something I can just use on. Bro, don't break. Okay, good. Whew. I was supposed to be like, I don't need to use a bad luck. My mirror fell. Alright, so moving on. So eyebrows are done. So yeah, so I really like the Queen of the Fill. I cannot stop raving about it, which does. You guys have already known that for like so long. Alright, so this is the mascara primer, which is also from e.l.f. And I do have an eyelash curler, but I still don't know how to use it. I've tried to watch videos to be like, how do I do this? But like every time I try to do it, like I get freaked out and I'm like, I'm gonna accidentally rip my eyebrows off. My eyebrows, I mean my eyelashes. So I'm like, please don't rip my eyelashes off. So then I'm like, okay, I just need to like not do that right now. I am not at that stage yet. I might be one day, but right now I'm not, and that's okay, and I accept that. Because I feel like makeup is a journey. You have to figure out how you personally like to do makeup, and not just how you like to do makeup, but what's best for you, and all that jazz. Speaking of mascara, there's a friend of mine who still has the mascara I need to buy from her. So I'm hoping maybe I can get that from her. So yeah, I already grabbed this one and opened it. I'm like, I'm gonna just wear this one. I've already made the decision. So I'm not wearing the e.l.f. Duo. Nothing wrong with it. I do like it, but I am definitely feeling this e.l.f. enhancing mascara a lot more recently. I think it's partially due to the fact that it's new. So I'm still trying to figure out if I like it or not. Um so I'm like, well, let's just keep trying it out. And I do really have to say, I love, 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 love this brush. It's so it's wonderful. I really feel like it captures every lash and just pulls it straight up. The other thing I like about this brush is that it doesn't clump my lashes together like other mascara wands can do. And when it does clump, I just have to like move it a little, and then it individualizes it out like what it just did. So if I wanted it to be clumpy, I could make it clumpy, but because I really want them to be their fullest and like really individual, I just have to go in and wiggle it out and ta-da. Now I don't use mascara on my bottom lashes, just like I don't use eyeliner on my top. So that's the first step. Actually, second step because I put a primer on. Third step, lash tinsel, and it's like bright pink, I know. So what's also cool about this is that it doesn't have it's not like a wand. I mean, it is a wand, but it's not a spoolie wand. It's something different entirely. So let's just go in. Oh my gosh, so much glitter. So there was a book. Oh my gosh, there's a book I think should still be a movie. It hasn't been a movie yet. And it's called it was a series. It was a tri-series. It was like Ugly's Pretty Specials. And the first time I put this glitter eyeliner, not eyeliner, mascara on my eyelashes, I was like, oh my gosh. It's just like when they're like, oh, let's change your eye color, except it's not your eye color, it's just glitter lashes. So, that's my phone. It keeps buzzing up a storm. Alright. Can you redeem yourself, or do I have to use a different? I don't know if it's because it knows that today it's being on video or what, but here you go. Yeah, I'm getting ready. 11:30. It's only 9:45. I'll be ready in like. Yeah, I'm just getting ready. Sorry, my dad's making sure that we're gonna be on time because I have my test this morning for driving, which is part of the reason why I want to look super fierce, because and why I'm also kind of like, okay, hopefully, no flashback from my makeup. And also, hopefully, no orangeness from my makeup. So, the one downfall, I forgot about this and I should have let them dry first. The one downfall about the glitter lash extensions is that if it's not dried yet, it can stick to like other things. And because I'm kind of like just in this place, like there's a part of me that really is like, let's just fill that in right there, but it's too dramatic if I do it that way because I'm like, fill in, but it ends up looking way, way, way too dramatic for me. And not that that's bad, but I'm just like, too dramatic. But you know what's not too dramatic? More glitter. I'm being sarcastic, obviously, that's more dramatic, but I decided I want to try and see if I put this on the bottom, how that will look. So I didn't get to do a lot of these lashes down here because honestly it's so super mega intense. So I did a couple of them down here. I'm gonna totally have glitter under my eyes now. Fallout. Dang it. So I do have some glitter. I don't know if you can even really see it. It's so, that's the thing I like about it though, is that it's super duper not noticeable. And you know what, because I'm having, I really don't want like a shit ton of glitter under my eyes. I'm just gonna take a little dab of BB cream underneath both eyes. And just, like I said, that's when I'm like, now we're just gonna do that. We're just gonna go ahead and be all like, warrior princess. Bam. Alright, so as you can see, the eyeliner does look really fierce today, which is nice, because normally it doesn't look good. And normally I have to go over it again with a different one, so I'm going to just go over real quick again. I want to, just go in. I'm not going to do it. I'm like, I kind of want to like go into the corner and pull out and stuff, but it would look so dramatic and too fierce, and not in a bad way, but it just would be a lot, and I am getting pictures done today, ideally, so I don't want it to be too much, because it's going to be like my picture for the next, it'll be my picture for the next while, so however long it takes. So normally what I do is I take my kabuki brush when I get done doing my eyelashes and everything, and just kind of go over my face, blend everything out, make sure if there's any extra powder, it does get blended in. And because I did just put more BB cream, I do want to make sure everything's fine. Now, normally, sometimes I would wear an eyeshadow, um, but I'm not sure if I'm going to do that or not today. I am going to wear a lipstick. I'm trying to figure out what color I want to wear, though. Because I could do a fall purple color, or I could do a lighter color, or I could do a red. I haven't worn a red color in a while, so I'm thinking more red than anything else. Um, Step one, though, exfoliate. And then step two is this is like a little, it's a, it just gives a nice pink face color. You can wear it just like that, and it's your own specific shade. Um, that's like an orangey red, and this is like a plummy red. People blowing up my phone. Let's see, what color on top? What's going to be the color on top? The color on top. Color on top. I've also got a nice nude color. The nude colors are really speaking to me recently. I don't do really a lot of colors. Oh, and then of course, I haven't worn like one of these in like a while. I've been like grabbing my other lipsticks. Hmm. Trying to think which color I really want to do. I don't think I'm going to do a red color today or purple. I think I'm going to do like a kind of nudie color today. I'm kind of feeling this tea rose out a little, but I also like the praline. Praline is going to be a little bit more nude, whereas the tea rose is going to be a little bit more purpley pink. And then of course we can just do the third option, which is just this nude color called Nostalgic. I'm probably going to be incorporating Nostalgic though in my lip. Where did I put it? Right there. I'm going to actually remove this pink because I'm deciding I'm probably going to do not the pink one. I'm going to do the more natural color one. So I'm not going to remove all of this. I'm just going to remove some. Alright. So now we're going to do liner. I'm going to do a liner. I think we're going to do a liner too because that way I can figure out which way. This is mauve, right? No, this is better. That means the other one is mauve. Mauve Lux. Alright. Before I put it on, what is it? It's like an in-between shade. Okay. So, I'm not going to do a liner. I was going to do a liner, but now I'm like, no. Just use, this is the color, or is it the other color? I'm pretty sure I'm going with praline. Yeah. We're going to start with praline, and then if I end up wanting to do a tea rose, I'll incorporate that somehow. So I really do apologize, guys, that this video is like an hour long. Breaking everything. It didn't break, but I'm sorry it's so long. I didn't expect my getting ready with me video to be as long. Next time, what I'll do is I'll make sure I have what I want to wear, and I'm not like trying to figure out while I'm talking to you. So this was such a great idea. Like, I wasn't sure, but now wearing it, I'm like, yeah, praline was the way to go. Now, the one thing I do like to do is I kind of like to add, I'm just going to add a little bit of this nostalgic color right in the middle. There we go. And it's not supposed to be like all over. It's just supposed to be literally right down the middle, like right in the bow of your lips and right down here. And the reason why I like to do that is because then it makes it a little bit more. It just looks a little bit more. And I put the I actually went in and filled in that where it was a little bit too light in my opinion with tea rose. So again, mostly praline. Um, so alright, I'm basically done. I brushed my hair earlier. I'm kind of gonna just leave it as is because honestly I don't know how to wear it. But this is my look for today. I'm sorry it took, like I said, freaking an hour. It took an hour, guys, for me to do my makeup. That is a record. I've never ever ever taken that long to do my makeup before. I think it's because I really honestly didn't know what I was gonna do, but I knew I wanted to record something. So I like to go in when I'm done and just clean up my lips a little bit. And I know it might remove some of the makeup, but I'm okay with that. So this is my look for today. And as always, stay beautiful. I'll be posting another video um, in a week or so, at least. I haven't been able to really get any new products yet. I plan on ordering some stuff from Elf because I have some stuff from Elf I really want to get, and I'm probably going to order um the stuff I was telling you about from the one place. I'm not remembering the name of the website, but it's got like Essie nail polish and stuff. So I'm really hoping I'll be able to order that and have that coming soon. So alrighty. I know I'm like still like fixing stuff up, but that's mainly just because I'm like make sure everything looks fine. You don't want to look orange. So alright, that is that. I'm done now. So as always, stay beautiful. I'll talk with you guys soon. Mwah.